Hello and welcome back to our Around the World in 80 Days series commentary. We're doing two episodes again. Uh, I think so far a lot of changes have been made, like a lot. But I feel like they've been good changes by and large. I think that it's interesting that they've decided to bifurcate the character of Inspector Fix between a this reporter character named Abigail Fix and give his function to another guy who seems to be shaping up to be an antagonist. I also like that there's some measure of intrigue around Phileas Fogg and Passepartout. I like that they've actually given texture to the characters. And I'm actually interested to see what exactly is going on with Phileas Fogg's backstory, and I want to see it actually explored. So I'm definitely intrigued. I think it's going to be fascinating. I'm interested to see where they go with this because I hope that they do a good job. If they don't, I'll kind of be a little bit pissed. But I'm intrigued. Anyway, let's get started.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Huh. Oh, pirates!
What the? What happened to the balloon?
So it they crashed it, as you recall.
No, you mean they're not going
Remember?
to travel all over the world in a balloon?
No. Well, they crashed it, and then they took the train, and that was the whole sequence where they were the tension was, are they going to get across the gap?
Yeah, I know that. I remember that, but I did wonder what happened to the balloon. Well, 0 out of 10 if there's no balloon, then.
So you should rage quit the series as a result of that.
No, I should probably watch it. I should probably hate watch it instead.
Hmm. Okay. Whoa. Wow. Wow.
She must be exhausted. Oh no. Oh no. Is this the Eldora you were talking about?
Sorry, what?
Is that the Eldora you're talking about?
No, no, it's just this random lady that apparently has been screwing half of Europe.
Okay,
Or
so that's not the same lady. Okay.
no, Jane Digby is the lady in question.
Okay, thank you. Oh no. No duh. Oh. Well, I could tell.
Two.
That's not that much.
It's like this Englishman is crazy.
He kind of is. Okay. Oh, come off it. No.
She's like, "You're ripped." And she's just looking at him like, I like you.
Put him on the list. That's the lady that pitted half of Europe, right?
No, different lady.
Oh, Boulder. Oh well.
The lady that bet half of Europe is a slightly older lady.
Yeah.
She looks like she's like mid 40s, early 50s, or something like that. At
Oh,
least the
she's too
actress
old.
is. Yeah. Huh. So this is how she's going to be chasing them. Okay. Since I very much doubt she's going to be left behind, she's not that type of character.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm. All right. So this is how she gets involved in this Jane Digby and gets involved in the plot. Okay.
No, she has a point.
And yours?
Uh, why are you offering a lady money?
Oh wow. Wow.
Oh,
I was never that in. Move along a bit. Why?
Say.
Well, they have been abandoned in the middle of the.
Oh,
Well, they're.
okay.
What shop should we go to first? You're broke. You got nothing. There you want.
Nah. Mm. Bad feeling about this. Do that.
Crazy men and die. It's like, really?
How?
You sure about that? How?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm the person carrying everything, you dick.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really funny. It's a good camel. I don't want it to die. Because it's, I imagine they're probably going in circles.
Yeah, I don't think this was such a great idea, you know?
No, it's not.
Why couldn't they have taken a boat?
Because pirates.
Oh, I think the pirates would be, I forgot the pirates, but I think the pirates are probably less bad than this.
Um, yeah,
And
yeah, probably. Leon. It's like, yeah, she's cute. I like her.
yeah, uh, guess again.
One second. I just need to grab a drink. I'll be right back.
All right, let's see. Oh, I need to. You baby. Okay, I'm gonna print this one. Print this. Come on, you stupid thing. Oh God, I hate computers. Stop loading the preview and just do it.
Enjoy your. Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. You're welcome.
Don't mention it.
Sorry, that was to my mother.
Oh, okay.
She's in our hyperbaric oxygen chamber.
Oh, your hoo-ha? What?
Hyperbaric oxygen chamber.
What even is that?
It is a device that acts as a um, uh, Let me show it. Let me say. So it's basically how it works is it hypercharges the uh, oxygen and just pushes more oxygen into your cells.
Okay. Well, that sounds useful.
It is very useful. A lot of top athletes use it.
Yeah.
So this is it's a medical treatment where you breathe 100% pure oxygen in a pressurized chamber. And by
Okay.
increasing the atmospheric pressure 1 to 5 to 3 times the normal level, blood and tissues absorb more oxygen, promote a faster healing, reducing inflammation and fighting infections.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah. But yeah, basically you're this is what a medical one looks like. But ours is let me see, personal hyperbaric oxygen chamber. Ours looks kind of like this. It's basically just a big balloon.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Looks a riot.
Yeah. Hey, I'm doing okay. Right now, things are mainly rough for my dad. He it's kind of if I were to use a Song of Ice and Fire example, this is basically if Bran or if John and Rob got to live a full life together and then died.
And then John just yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of the closest equivalent to how I could characterize my uncle and my uncle's recent suicide.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry about that.
It's fine, but that's kind of like Rob Stark and Jon Snow is a pretty good like fictional example of just how close these two guys were.
Yeah.
And, so, and now he's gone, and my dad is just uber sad. He's taking it day by day, but it's really rough on him because it was his big brother who involved him in everything. They were partners in crime, and he always included him. And was a really just all around good guy, and it's really hitting my dad really hard.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I have an older brother too, so yeah.
Well, I'm doing okay, honestly. The main person, like, it was very emotionally exhausting on Wednesday. It was, but I've been able to recover since. I wasn't super close to my uncle. We didn't get to see each other very often since he lived in Texas. He would come by once every like year or so for family reunions, and we would chat there, see how things were going. But mainly, I'm really sad for my cousin, his son, who's like a little brother to me. Because I have fond memories of playing Battle for Middle Earth with him. We would just catch up while he was at BYU, and it's just rough on his family. He'd been going through a lot of stuff. He went through a divorce, a really messy divorce a couple of years ago. He's kind of getting back on his feet, but he just felt like his burdens were way too hard for anybody but God to fix, and so he decided to end his life so he could go into the arms of the great physician, as he put it in his suicide note. suicide text to my grandparents.
Yeah, hopefully, yes. We'll hope that. Hopefully, that will happen.
Hopefully, you know, he's just been having a really rough time. It really sucks because if he had just kind of gone to a facility, maybe that could have helped him to kind of get through this really rough patch in his life. But he just felt like there was no way out, and so he just decided to end things. And it's honestly really sad.
Yeah.
I'm mainly just keeping busy, writing scripts, trying to get an app finished and get onto the app store. That's what I've been mainly working on. Keeping busy, trying to fix the stupid mower tire. Tire, that was fun.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It's probably the most that I've ever seen my dad. My dad's actually like fairly free with his emotions, but this is the most sad and dejected I've ever seen my father. Um,
Yeah, I
he
imagine
was,
so. Yes.
yeah, he was crying really hard on Wednesday, and they got on a Zoom call with my uncles and my aunt. Um, and it was really emotional to kind of hear them talk about how much they love their brother, my uncle, and
Yeah.
it's. I'll probably I'm planning on doing a commentary. I'll record it next week and I'll talk about it a little bit more there. But yeah, it's kind of one of those things where it hurts, but it hurts more for the people around you, um, just as more so
Makes
than the
sense.
person who dies. I,
Makes sense.
so it's it's just kind of a because there have been other people where it hurt a little bit more. Like a friend of mine, she committed suicide when she was about I think she was 18 or 19.
Yikes.
Yeah, and I was really good friends with her, and that was like that hurt. That one really hurt, because it was just like actually no, she might have been younger. She might have been only like 16 or something like that. Because I was 17 at the time, and I just heard her mom found her in a room. So, and then there was another time where a good friend from my mission, he died. Um, uh, like 2 years after getting home. He was only about 24, 25 ish, I think.
Too young.
Yeah, and he was such a good person too. Um, he was just an amazing human being who had just an endless kindness, and that really hurt me. Hearing that he had passed away.
Yeah.
He actually has four. He actually has four kids. One of them,
Who, the uncle?
yeah, my uncle still has four kids. He should have. I think it was very much. He felt like he knew that this. He said in his suicide note, "I feel like this is the most selfish thing that I will ever do, but I just feel like I cannot bear my burdens anymore." I'll probably read a little bit of his suicide note in an upcoming video. Um, but
Yeah.
it was he just felt like he had been bearing other people's burdens for so long that the his foundation was cracked, and that's at least what was described in his suicide note. and he just felt, I can't keep carrying this anymore. I just need to set it down and go home.
Yeah.
Which that was the saddest part for my dad, was he said, like, my uncle said, I hope that I'm like the prodigal son who gets welcomed warmly. And my dad was like, no, you were awesome. You were amazing. You're a good. You were a best brother. You weren't perfect, but you were a good person. You were great, and that just really, yeah, it's been really rough on them. I think I can't
Yeah.
remember I know three of them are married, and the fourth is, I think, just barely into high school. And also his girlfriend, she's really going through it, too, and it's a really bad thing for the whole family, honestly. And,
Yeah. Never good. The
yeah.
only relative I the only relative I had that did that was a first cousin once removed,
Mm,
and that was bad enough.
yeah. Yeah.
He
It's
was mentally ill, I think.
yeah. Yeah. My uncle was definitely suffering from fairly severe depression, and he'd been battling it for a long time, and it seems as though he felt like he had lost. And so it's just depressing, really, because he was a really good guy, and it's just sad that it's honestly sad that he, like, never got to see his, since none of my cousins have any kids. And so it just kind of sucks that he can't be a grandpa, because I think he would have been an awesome grandpa. And now he'll never get to meet his grandkids, and that really sucks.
Yeah, that does kind of. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they'll never meet him either,
Hmm.
just
Yeah.
except by hearsay.
Hmm. Yeah.
They'll hear stories about him at least.
Yeah. 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 My dad has a ton of stories about how my uncle would use him as his crash test dummy. No, really, he would be like, I think this sounds fun. You should try it first. My father ended up taking most of the broken bones that fate had intended for my uncle had he been less savvy.
Yeah.
um, yeah, my dad ended up. I think my dad has broken most of the bones in his body. Broke most of the bones. At least he broke both of his arms and both of his legs, and um, had to have surgery on his head and his back.
Yikes.
No, I don't think. I don't think that he was a coward. I feel like
Well, no.
he had fought a battle for many years, and he and sadly his depression overcame him, and he just could not bear it anymore. I think it's really just I think it's the line that comes to mind is the idea of you're a prisoner in a terrible situation, and you only see one escape in front of you from the situation you're in. Kind of in the same way that Tolkien talks about. It's not comparable, I understand, but it's basically where Tolkien was saying the prisoner desires an escape from the state that he's in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not. I don't think he was talking about suicide, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm never going. Yeah, he was a good man who had demons that he struggled with, and it's just really, really, really sad that after a long time of fighting, his demons got the better of him, and he saw no way out, and he just felt like he couldn't be healed by anything on Earth,
Yeah.
and it's just really sad that It's just really sad because it's so final, and he's leaving behind a lot of people that loved and admired him, and it's just really sad.
Yeah, it's rough, all right.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree. I'm trying not to frame it as he was a coward because it actually kind of I view it more as suicide's usually the resort of somebody who is desperate, more desperate for some kind of relief from the hell that from the whatever hell they are in. That's how I see it, at least. Same with my my teenage friend who I'd known for most of her life, and she committed suicide at 15, and it destroyed her parents. Um, and it also really hurt my sister, who is best friends with her. And
Yeah, my brother had a friend who killed himself too.
mhm. Yeah, it's it's always it's always a really sad thing when it happens because it's just that person could have had could have experienced more, could have had the chance to maybe heal. Um,
Yeah,
she was abused by her boyfriend, was the story that I heard, where she was also struggling. I think she was also struggling with depression. It's been about 15, 16 years. No, 15, 14 or 15 years. Um, yeah, 14 years. I still remember the funeral. Um, but I just remember she'd been experiencing some bad stuff from uh, her boyfriend, and she ended up hanging herself in her room,
yikes.
and her mom was the one that found her, and it was not like I said, it just destroyed her parents. And later on, my sister did a dance tribute, and put up some of some of her friend Ashlyn, the lady who committed suicide's picture up as a tribute to her, and it reduced her mother to tears because of how emotional she was over the tribute that my sister gave to her daughter.
I imagine so.
Mhm. Yeah, it's it's not it's pretty serious,
Yes.
and it's it's not it's just depressing because of how final it was. Yeah,
Not a good way to end.
yeah. That's what I recall, at least. There might have been other issues that were going on. I can't remember the full details, and I haven't asked in a while. Like I said, it's been several years. but I'm just really yeah. Yeah, my little sister also one of my little sisters also got bullied in school. A bunch of guys were saying that she was a trans man or something like that, and
Lovely.
yeah, I didn't find it out until much later because otherwise I probably would have gone to jail for assault and battery if that had happened. If I had been
Yeah.
aware that that was happening, because I do not put up with that kind of crap, especially not to my little sister. But she at least was able to get through it and has gone into kind of a field with people that are she was kind of like this is kind of why I think high school is awful because you're kind of corralled in with a bunch of psychopaths,
Essentially, yeah.
and you're kind of just you can't really choose who you are interact with, whereas in college you kind of can by just by virtue of the classes you pick.
I think it's worse in America too, for whatever reason, because in Ireland it wasn't so much of a thing. Maybe I was just that. Maybe it was just that school I went to in Ireland, but the American schools were much worse in terms of bullying or teasing or whatever.
Oh yeah, I think that it's also gotten worse nowadays because the internet has very much validated certain forms of antisocial sociopathic behavior.
Oh yeah, we didn't have the World Wide Web in those days. No Twitter or TikTok or whatever to bully people on. You just had to bully them in person.
Yeah. Well, I think even just the bullet, like people take sociopathic tendencies from the internet and then just take it into their real lives because they don't understand that that's not cool.
Yeah,
They just see it being done and they're just like, all right, I can do it.
they have people have very bad impulse control at that age too.
Yeah. Which is why I just say teenagers are psychopaths. They're
Essentially, yeah.
mhm. All right. Well, yeah, thank you for listening to me talk about this. But let's kind of keep going. I appreciate you guys listening. It was very kind of you
Oh, don't
to.
mention that. Not in the least. Wouldn't dream of it.
Mhm.
Couldn't possibly. Speaking of, let's see. Uh, is he dead? Is he dead?
He's dying, but I don't think this isn't really Game of Thrones. This is Jules Verne.
So, but even if he did die, even if it were Game of Thrones, he'd probably come back to life again. Most people do. We just we just need Melisandre.
Hmm. You know? Oh, I shall take you as my male prostitute in that case, or my blood bank. This is Raiders.
What the bleep?
Uh,
Oh, a mirage.
no, worse. Sandstorm.
Oh, okay.
Better if it would be way better for them if it were a mirage.
Yeah. You probably won't know what I'm talking about. There was a Tintin comic where Tintin was traveling across the Sahara with a drunk guy, and the drunk guy had a mirage that he thought he was a bottle of wine, and started screwing his head off. Probably had to be there. It was pretty funny. Let's see.
Huh. Huh.
Come on, you stupid
And he saves the postcard that says
computers.
coward on it. I like that. That's a neat touch.
Yeah. God, I hate computers. No, I want the one who's trying to push into a corkscrew. I want the one who thinks he's a corkscrew. Where's the one where he thinks he's a ball of wine, though?
Huh.
Is this one?
He's like,
Let's see. There we go.
Why do I get the feeling that it's going to be all a lie? No. Am I not?
I like this lady.
He's like,
Uh-oh. Yikes. I say.
yep, called it. That's why he was uncomfortable. Dang. I just.
Oh, lovely. The frying pan into the fire. I say.
Uh, well, this is an early end to the show.
Yeah. Hey. So what happens to the remaining episodes?
Mm. Huh.
They say. Huh, nice. to that.
Yeah, okay, that's actually a pretty good. That's a pretty good line. I like that.
Yeah.
And it very much illustrates Passepartout's aversion to guns and violence and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And it's kind of interesting that he's taken the revolutionary spirit of his family and said, "No, I'm not getting involved in this."
Hmm.
Yeah, pretty much all of this is invented content.
Sorry?
Pretty much all of this is invented content.
Okay, this episode, this is all made up.
Yep.
I mean, they all made it up, not him. Obviously, he made stuff up too.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of leisurely until they get to India is when it gets interesting.
Okay, yeah.
So they don't really have any problems up to that point.
Okay, so they're making up stuff to make it more exciting.
And as well as to fill the runtime, since really the book.
Okay.
I get the feeling that the that was an impressive shot. Looks like he is killing a man over a rich man's wager.
Ooh.
That's a very good image. That's a really, really good moment of pathos for Passepartout, where he's had to take a man's life. That's actually really, really clever.
Sorry, I was petting a plant.
No worries. Yes.
I like his hat.
Ah, interesting. The guy who's there to stop fog.
Yeah, it's something by Blakely.
Bellamy. The close.
Bellamy, I beg your pardon. Where do I get Blakely from?
Common British name.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a hard hitting moment.
Yikes.
Oh, interesting. Ooh, that's clever. He's
Mm.
putting it on Passepartout.
Yeah.
This guy's very clever.
Yeah.
Hmm. And they're actually at it, making the death of that guy in the gunshot have narrative consequences. That's actually very clever.
Yeah.
That is very, very clever.
Yeah.
I am honestly really, really impressed with this show.
It is very entertaining and engaging.
Oh dear, it looks like they have a problem.
Well, there wouldn't be a story without a problem.
That was so head. I love I like it's like that's actually, and I love how they just showed the and I love how they are just showing that what how many days it's been.
I like the way they put it on the door.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Uh,
Weddings are so annoying.
yeah, that's why I want to elope personally. I do not want the. That's very clever editing,
Yeah. Uh-oh.
where the tapping of the hand. Um,
Reminds him of the gunshots.
yeah. Idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? I say.
I wasn't looking. Yes, you were. I love it. He's like, no way is Fog married.
Oh no.
Of course we do.
Makes sense.
he's like, he's like, he's like, I want to. It's like my mouth is on fire.
Yeah.
I want. I I think I think a good description of how how he is feeling is I want to die.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very wholesome that he's teaching Passepartout to dance.
Yeah.
Oh dear, something very bad is. Uh,
Um,
no.
it's a bit more complicated than that. Oh.
Oh, I guess he's a thief or something.
Hmm.
Or hmm, okay. There's the delay that Passepartout wanted.
Yeah.
No wonder you guys didn't build an empire. It's
Happened? The bride and groom were pulled apart on the day before their wedding.
Don't be so soppy and French. No wonder.
How to make that? Oh, uh,
Okay, good for her.
okay. Uh, mm, Top. Oh dear. Oh no, this is going to end badly. Miss Fix has decided to go in. This is bad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute. I do think that this lends itself to episodic television very well, even with the like most of this is original content, but it's still very very good, well done. It's an interesting comparison with the
Ow!
so. Oh
Oh,
dear.
sorry, I bit myself. Carry on.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But yeah, I find it an interesting comparison between Count of Monte Cristo, where it was pretty much mostly faithful with a few changes, where this one is basically like kind of an in name only adaptation,
Yeah.
where kind of they've changed a lot of stuff in order to add some kind of tension per episode. But I feel like it works still.
Well, I mean, from a point of view of a watcher who hasn't read the book, it works fine.
Yeah.
You know, I've never read the book, so.
And this is where Mr. Tennant gets to show off his acting range.
Oh no. Oh no. I say.
Oh dear.
Is he drunk?
And he just drank that whole thing. He's
Yeah.
He's just talking with a freaking cow. That's just you punched me.
Is he stoned?
Yeah, I guess that drug wasn't a
Wasn't it poison? It was something else.
well, it wasn't a sleeping draught. Apparently, it was Quaaludes. I love
Oh no.
it. This is this is the episode where Mr. Tennant gets to show off his acting range.
Yeah, but he's not going to sing at the opera anytime soon.
Hopefully, no. Yep, it's Quaaludes. Yep, Quaaludes. Definitely Quaaludes.
Uh-oh.
Oh, so they went through with Passepartout betraying him. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, uh-oh.
Uh, mm, mm, mm. Okay, so it's not. So okay, so
Hmm.
interesting. That really adds a lot of pathos for to him.
Yeah. No. Is he dead?
You got a lot of tension. He thought I was Genghis Khan. Maybe your puppy. He was. like an elderly man died in my mouth. I love that.
What's that? Yeah. Nothing to speak of, anyway. Uh-oh.
Hmm. The Queen. Interesting.
Queen Victoria, presumably.
Maybe. I think it's kind of the perfect.
Yeah.
Aw.
Very wholesome.
Huh.
Hmm.
Hmm. Okay, interesting.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay, sweet. Well, that concludes matters for today. I shall see you all later. I shall probably record a commentary um, on one of my um, my three-eyed theorist theories. And I really hope that you all do well. Take care of yourselves, and hopefully we will all see each other a happier and better week than this one in the coming weeks, coming days,
Yeah, hopefully.
hopefully. Alrighty. Well, bye, friends. See you next time.
All
Bye.
right.